introduce yourself?
Hello, I am Mayol Lassalle, and I have had the great honor of serving as World President of OMEP from January 1st, 2020 to December 31st, 2025.
How long have you been a member of OMEP and how did you get involved?
Speaking about OMEP is for me speaking about a very important part of my personal, professional and political journey. I have been a member of OMEP Argentina since 1998, and my involvement began through my daily work in early childhood education, through public policy engagement, teacher education, and the strong commitment and conviction that education and care from birth are fundamental rights. Over the years, I assumed different responsibilities. I have served as president of OMEP Argentina, later as regional vice president for Latin America from 2014 to 2019, and eventually as world president. None of this was an individual path. It was always a collective one, built alongside committed educators, researchers, friends, and advocates for early childhood across the world, and also, of course, advocates for the right of education.
When were you world president?
I assumed the world presidency on January 1st, 2020, as I said.
What are the main challenges you faced during that period?
At an unexpected and extremely challenging moment for the world. Just weeks into the mandate, the COVID-19 pandemic exposed very harshly the deep inequalities affecting young children, their families, educators, the care and educational systems worldwide. And that context profoundly shaped my presidency. One of the main challenges was keeping OMEP active, united and visible during this time of global crisis. And we also face other significant challenges: the persistent marginalization of early childhood in the public agendas, the growing dominance of narrow and reductionist view of early learning, and increasing technocratic approach that overlooks human rights, play, culture, care, and children participation. In this context, the challenge was to defend a humanistic, right-based, and holistic vision of early childhood education and care, while continuing strong political advocacy and pedagogical debate, and also economic and financing debates.
What were the main achievements?
Among the main achievements, I would highlight several key elements. We consolidated a stronger, more global and more diverse OMEP, with significant growth in national and preparatory committees, particularly in Africa. We strengthened OMEP international advocacy work with an active and respected presence in UNESCO, the United Nations, and key civil society spaces. We played an important role in the World Conference on ECCE in Tashkent, and in drafting the Tashkent Declaration, reaffirming early childhood care and education as a human right and global priority. We promoted critical debates around foundational learning, defending a broad perspective that includes play, creativity, culture, affection, and child participation. And above all, we sustain a clear, coherent, and collective political pedagogical identity for OMEP.
What does OMEP mean to you?
For me, OMEP is much more than an organization. It is a global community, a political and affective space, and a place where the right to education and care from birth is actively defended and made visible through knowledge, ethics, dialogue, and care. OMEP represents a deep and shared conviction that education and care are fundamental human rights from the very beginning of life, that young children are citizens of the present, and that a more just and peaceful world is possible if we begin at the beginning. It is a collective commitment to social justice, to democracy, to peace, rooted in early childhood and sustained through solidarity and action. Thank you.